So here's how to create snapshots on a macOS virtual machine on ARM under Parallels. So you install the macOS using these great instructions that they've got here from Parallels. Then I like to start it just by opening the control center here. There's the original one I created. The only change I've made here is I've already removed the login requirement because it was a nuisance for me in my secure environment. So there it is. This is just standard, nothing new here. Let's maximize it, and let's just put a file out here so we can identify this. Under Applications, I'll just, in Text Edit, create a file called Original with the original term in it. So let's shut it down, give it the file name Original, and notice that we're storing it on the desktop. Okay, we'll shut this down now. There's our original file. Okay, now the next step, we don't even need to shut this. Oh yeah, actually we do. We need to shut this down because when you're cloning, it has to be a shutdown virtual machine. So I'll shut down using the control center here, but we could have used the standard shutdown that we saw in the Mac just a moment ago. So now that that's shut, we show it in the folder, and then we just make a standard copy. Now these are big files. They're about 70 gigs right now. And so you want to make sure you keep your wastebasket emptied if you're doing a lot of this. So let's rename the cloned one and give it the name cloned. Now it's already associated with Parallels, but I can right click on it and open in Parallels, and you'll see it open. And notice that they add the macOS 1, the descendant or revised name, there in the control center. What's interesting is it does give it the name cloned up here. So there's our original file. Let's move that to the trash. Let's do the same thing we did earlier. We'll, in Applications, create a file, this time instead of the word original. We'll put the word cloned in, shut this down, give it the name cloned in the desktop again, save, shut this down. Okay, so there's that file. Now we don't even need to shut down this VM. I found that you can run two VMs at the same time. So instead of shutting down, let's just demaximize it. Now here, we've got two. We'll start the macOS, the first one we had. So we'll see the two running at the same time. There it is, and there's the original there, and the cloned one there. Now what's a little bit of a nuisance is this name over here. Be nice if it was a little different. So I'm going to shut that down. It has to be shut down to use these commands. And we might as well shut down the base one too. Now, this knowledge base article at Parallels has a lot of useful commands. And the command we're going to use is just to change the name of the virtual machine. So we'll come down here. Let's open up Terminal. And now I'll paste in the command that I already had on the clipboard. And you can see over here the name is changed to clone. Now bear in mind, I'm not an expert. I'm just experimenting with this. I don't know if it's stable, but I did get a confirmation from tech support that copying of VMs is a way to get a second instance. Don't forget to close down the source VM before you make its copy. Good luck.